Psalm 91. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler.
Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, YAHAWASHSHI, YAHAWASHSHI, Makakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great example to his younger brothers. Peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing His word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of YAHAWASHSHI. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scripture through faith in YAHAWASHSHI. You know, I want to pretty much just get into a topic, you know, dealing with how, you know, we have to understand as Israelite men, you know, what we're a part of, what's our purpose, what's the agenda, you know, of YAHAWASHSHI. Matter of fact, before I get that precept, let me get this in Romans real quick, you know, because what you see happening is pretty much, you know, men, you know, are getting consumed with things of this world. All right, Jake is, you know, obsessed, you know, with clout, you know, on social media and YouTube. Jake is obsessed, you know, with being praised, you know, by simpletons on social media and YouTube. And, you know, Jake is obsessed with arguing and looking deep, you know, in front of people, and, you know, the cheers and the hoorahs of men, and not understanding as Israelite men what we're a part of and what's the agenda of YAHAWASHSHI. Now, when you go to Romans 12 and 1, it says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies, all right, of the Most High, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. Yeah, our bodies, you know, which is our time, our energy, you know, is, you know, utilized for, all right, a reasonable sacrifice. Now, it's going to go into more of a detail when you go into verse 2. And it says, and be not conformed to this world. And see, what you have, you know, a lot of Israelites, you know that they're Israelites, they, you know, have a world-friendly doctrine. They, you know, still have a very worldly vibration. You know, that's why you see, you know, teaching, you know, with the fitted hat. That's why you see, you know, Jake pretty much still had, you know, you got different groups that still have pedestal for women. Why? Because that's a world-friendly, you know, organization. They're still conformed to this world. And when you're conformed to this world, you lose sight of the agenda and the purpose of YAHAWASHSHI in the earth. All right. Now let's read on. It says, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. We're supposed to have a completely different mindset. Every day, our mind should be conforming more and more and more, all right, to YAHAWASHSHI and the agenda and the purpose that He has, you know, in motion in the earth, man. All right, because the purpose of YAHAWASHSHI, which is, you know, detailed in prophecy, you know, is in motion. It's gonna happen. All right, and we want to be in sync, all right, with the purpose of YAHAWASHSHI. And it says, but be ye transformed by renewing of your mind, that ye may prove that, all right, what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High, man. And the more we detach from this society, the more, you know, we focus in on YAHAWASHSHI, the more we can see the bigger picture of everything, man. You know, and we can't lose sight of it, because Jake, you know, try to take the attention off YAHAWASHSHI and put it on them. You know. Now, when you go to Proverbs 23 and 15, it says, my son, if thine heart be wise, all right, my heart shall rejoice, even mine. So the Most High, he rejoices over Israelite men, you know, that's in tune with His wisdom, that's in tune with His son YAHAWASHSHI. All right, the Most High is orchestrating a eternal righteous rulership in the earth, man. All right, YAHAWASHSHI sitting on the throne of David. That's a heavy thing that the Most High is doing within existence. You see that? It's a heavy thing that he's doing. This is the eternal regime of rulers that he's organizing through this word. All right. And he has given us the understanding and this wisdom. All right. To forward. All right. His purpose in the earth. You know, and he say his hearts rejoice. All right. One that when you read it, Proverbs 23:15, my son, if thy heart be wise, my heart shall rejoice, even mine. Verse 16, yeah, my reins shall rejoice when thy lips speak right things. You see, that's why the doctrine is so tedious. That's why we go in, into these other camps that's going off on the doctrine, because we have to speak the right things, man. Jake is telling you not to worship YAHAWASHSHI. Jake is still calling on Jesus Christ. Jake is telling you to trust Esau, Edom, get juiced up, man. Jake is telling you the MOTB is not what it is. Those are wrong things, man, and much more. All right, you have Israelites, that's saying Edomites can be saved, man. That's the wrong things. So if he loves those that speak right things, how does he feel about those that speak wrong things, man? And that's why, starting with the Apostle GMS, we're so heavy on correction, man. And it's not to sway, the followers of those men, to convert. Now you're gonna have, you may have some of the elect that hear the true narrative and be, converted, all right, to the right doctrine. But the sole purpose is for the ones that we see, believe, and are serious minded and consistent now. All right. The flock, man. All right. Because the flock of YAHAWASHSHI hear his voice and they follow him, and they hear his voice through the prophets, So it's vital that we speak the right things, man. This is got to understand, we're preparing the earth for the kingdom, all right, of YAHAWASHSHI. All right. And if you're a king, and you set up lords, over your different provinces, and you go visit, that province, you will rejoice to see that lord that you set up in this different province. This king that's under you that you set up in a different province, he's running his province with the wisdom that you gave him. He has the kingdom running efficiently with the wisdom that you gave him. You got this set up. You got this going on. You got things in order, and it's benefiting him. That king is going to rejoice in you. You see? This is what's happening in the earth, man. Jake gets so caught up in the, the knick-knack and, like this a URL rap battle. You got Jake just watching for entertainment. They don't understand the purpose of what's happening in the earth, man. Rulership, man. The overtone of the scriptures is rulership, man. Trying to, impress, Jake by cutting up Christians. Who can't cut a Christian, man? Christians don't know nothing. We beyond that. If a Christian come up, of course we're gonna deal, or we'll correct Christian. We see a video of a Christian bugging out, or but at the end of the day, that's not the highlight of what we're about. It's cute, it's cool, so you get the and one, moment. You see? But what's the overtone of the purpose of YAHAWASHSHI, man? Is a righteous rulership, man, ruled in wisdom. You see? Let's get that in Wisdom of Solomon 7 chapter towards the end. All right. This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7 verse 27. And it says, and being one, all right, and being but one, this speaking of wisdom, she can do all things, and remaining in herself, she maketh all things new, and in all ages entering into holy souls, she maketh them friends of the Most High and prophets. For the Most High loveth none but him that dwelleth with wisdom. The Most High is all about the earth being ran with his wisdom. That's why we're seeing a translation of kingdoms. You see, Esau, Edom runs the planet Earth, all right, with the exact opposite, of what the intentions of YAHAWASHSHI wants to see flourish in the earth, man. You know, this is a contrary kingdom, all right, to the wisdom of YAHAWASHSHI, and that's why he's making their wisdom foolish now. You know, so it's a bigger picture. All right, we gotta see the bigger picture, man. You know, of what's going on in the earth, man. You see? So Lord will, you brothers and you few sisters edified. Till the next time I say shalom. Call me Yasha Allah Baba Ball DTA soon.